Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video, wherever you are, whatever you may be doing. Thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. Happy Saturday on the East Coast. Happy weekend and happy, I believe the correct phrase is daylight savings time, because officially coming up in a little bit more than 24 hours, 2 o'clock a.m. Sunday morning, time goes back 1 hour. So as long as you go to bed before 2 o'clock tomorrow morning, you will get 1 extra hour of sleep tonight. But I wanted to come on here and talk some high school football. Now, if you are a high school football fan, whether it's just the fact that you love high school football because it is the purest, truest form of football left, or if it's because you follow your high school, whoever that may be, and support them and that's it. But either way, they have totally changed the way teams go to the playoffs this year. So if you're not for sure and you're not certain that your team made it, I would suggest coming up either later on today or tomorrow, get on one of the many websites that cover high school football and figure out whether or not your team made it, because it's so confusing. I don't even try to understand it because it'll make you scratch your head and say, huh? Because it used to just be the top four teams in each region made the playoffs, and each region had four playoff teams. Now it's, I think, the top 32 teams, and then you have some regions that have private schools in the same region as the public schools, but yet private schools have their own separate playoffs. So they don't even go to the playoffs with the region they're in. They go to a separate playoff because they're a private school, but they still knock teams in their region that are public out of the playoffs because they made the playoffs even though they're a private school. It makes zero sense to me. But last night was the final night of the regular season in the state of Georgia. North Oconee defeated Walnut Grove 68-3. Fannin County 30, Gordon Lee 27. Hart County 29, Franklin County 9. Oconee County 32, Jefferson 30. Clark Central all over Winder Barrow 49-8. Stevens County 55, East Jackson 31. By the way, if you're tuned in live, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Make sure you give the video a like and a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please do so and share the video on all social media platforms. Banks County defeated Oglethorpe 29-23. Flowery Branch 21, Cedar Shoals 7. Elbert County defeats Rabun County 28-21. Hey there, Fire. Glad to have you here. You subbed. Thank you, Resident Evil. I appreciate that. And B-Love, I agree with you. I'm a huge Clemson fan myself. Now, if you are new to the channel, thanks for being here. But if you are new to the channel, you'll see that I am a Clemson fan indeed, no doubt. Love from Camden, New Jersey. And anybody that knows me knows I'm a Clemson fan. In our house, just about every room, if not every room, has Clemson stuff in it. We've got Clemson stuff everywhere, and I always have. You're from Blairsville, Georgia. I've been there. Been a while since I've been there, but I have been there. Hey there, Frieza or Frieza. Glad to have you here. But the one thing about being a Clemson fan, B-Love, is I am a Clemson fan, but I'm also very, very honest. I'm not a Clemson hater, as some say, but I'm also not in love with Clemson. I come on here and I'm a realist. If I think they're going to win, I'll tell you. If I think they're going to lose, I'll tell you. I'm not one of those that's never, ever, ever going to say Clemson's never going to lose again. But I'm also not one of those that lose one game and say, man, we're never going to win again. I don't do that. I give you an honest opinion on the way I feel. I could be wrong, but it's how I truly feel, not because I'm a Clemson fan. I'm also just a natural realist. I don't say that I sway one way or the other. I just call things like I see them. But if you cut me, I bleed orange, so there's no doubt I'm a Clemson fan. But I'm not one of those. If Clemson loses on Saturday, I'm mad till Tuesday because they got beat. I don't care that much. It's just a game. I'm going to support them, win, lose, or draw, and I want to see them win in every athletic sport there is. But if they lose a game, as soon as the game ends, I turn the TV off and I move on. I don't sit back and mope about it. I don't think about it. I don't worry about it. I don't worry about things I can't change. And if they lose, I can't change it, so I just move on. You got you a new PS5 console. I'm glad to hear that, Resident Evil. Uh, Hiawassee, Georgia. I've been there too. Been a while. But the only thing Hiawassee's known for is having country music concerts about once every 3 or 4 months. They'll bring in some big names. In Austin, I am going to watch Crown Jewel, but I have to work today, so it's probably going to be either Sunday night or Monday before I watch it. But I will watch it. And Benjamin Dover, glad to have you here. But my answer to that is nobody, because I absolutely despise politics, and I wouldn't vote if you paid me all the money in the world. I just don't care. So the answer to that is nobody. I don't sway one way or the other. I don't care either way. I don't get caught up in that. Again, I don't worry about things I can't change, and I can't change that. So I don't care. Flowery Branch defeated Cedar Shoals 21-7. Elbert County defeated Rabun County 28-21. I think that puts Elbert County in the playoffs, but as I said a few minutes ago, the playoff systems and the brackets have changed, so I'm not really sure, but I think that win put Elbert County in the playoffs. Hey, Lawson, glad to have you here. Thanks for joining us. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Give the video a like and a thumbs up. White County defeated Johnson 47-6. East Forsyth defeated Madison County 42-14. Lanier beat Seckinger 20-19. Oconee County beat Jefferson 32-30. I think I've already said that, but just in case, I want to say it again. Buford defeated Mill Creek 32-7. Jackson County beat Habersham Central 34-21. Prince Avenue hangs on and defeats Hebron Christian 34-31. And Monroe area beat West Hall 31-21. My day was great, Lawson. To me, every day is a good day. Every day you're not in the hospital is a good day. It's always a good day to have a good day. There's no such thing as a bad day. There are bad moments in every day, but bad moments don't make bad days. We as humans let bad moments make our whole day bad. We'll wake up and one thing don't go our way and we're mad about it the rest of the day instead of just dusting our feet off and moving on. We stay mad about it. So we as humans let bad moments turn into bad days, but there's no such thing as a bad day. It's always a good day to have a good day. Those are all the scores for North Georgia and Northeast Georgia. Here's some scores from the upstate of South Carolina. Now, South Carolina started their season 1 week later than Georgia, so they still have one more weekend next weekend before their playoffs start. Abbeville defeated Ware Shoals 69-6. And Austin, I am discussing high school football in this video. We'll talk college football probably either on Sunday or Monday. Liberty defeated Blacksburg 45-22. Burns 27, Boiling Springs 22. BHP shuts out Walhalla 49-0. Chapman 49, Broome 28. Crescent 14, Pendleton. Goose Egg, Daniel 48, Greer 21. Dorman 35, East Side 7. And Austin, I'm not a Tennessee fan, but I'm not a Tennessee hater. I'm kind of neutral on them. When they play Alabama, I pull for them. When they play Georgia, I pull for them. But outside of that, I really don't care. I'm kind of neutral on them. Now, I'm a Tennessee Tech fan because I've got some family that live just outside of Cookeville, Tennessee, and Tennessee Tech has their campus in Cookeville. So I'm a Tennessee Tech fan because of family reasons, but they're not any good, so they're never on TV. But as far as Tennessee goes, I'm neutral. I pull for them twice a year against Alabama and Georgia, and outside of that, I don't care, win or lose. Woodmont defeats easily 38-35. Emerald 26, Lawrence 17. Landrum 44, Chesney 34. Man 55, Greenville 12. Hannah 50, and Malden 16. Fountain Inn 55, Southside 26. Strom Thurmond 20, 96-7. And Westside defeats Wren 56-34. And that is all the high school scores from North Georgia, Northeast Georgia, and the upstate of South Carolina. Austin, I always watch basketball, but basketball is a long season. And I know I'm a NASCAR fan, and NASCAR is the longest season there is, but NASCAR, it's only once a week. So even though it pretty much lasts almost 10 months, it's just once a week. So it's not a big deal. But basketball has so many teams in the playoffs in the NBA and so many teams in the tournament in college basketball that they have pretty much just destroyed the regular season. It's useless. It's pointless. If you're a blue blood and you finish 500 in your conference, you're going to the playoffs. So what I usually do is I'll watch any game that Clemson plays that's on TV because they're my team. But outside of Clemson, I don't watch a whole lot of college basketball until January, which is when most conference play starts, and I'll watch conference play. But all these early season matchups out of conference that really don't mean diddly squat, because if you're a blue blood, you're in the tournament. I don't watch them unless it's Clemson. If Clemson goes out there and plays anybody, I'm going to watch it, but that's it. NBA, I'm a Pelicans fan, but they're so bad. They're very rarely on TV. If they are, I'll watch it, but they hardly ever are. So I usually just get stuck watching NBA highlights up until the playoffs because, you know, TNT has doubleheaders twice a week, ESPN doubleheaders twice a week. But if the Pelicans don't play, generally, I don't watch them. Maybe every once in a while, I'll sit down and watch one. Lawson, you're going to bed. Well, thank you for stopping by on this early Saturday morning on the East Coast. I'll probably talk wrestling, Austin, either on Sunday or Monday. That's why it's always good to check back every single day because I do football, baseball, basketball, racing, and wrestling. You just never know. But since Crown Jewel is later on today, I'll probably talk about that either tomorrow or Monday. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. I never understood the fashion industry. Those people are so close-minded. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them.